second guessing Willie Mullins here, but the market move during the week was for Boston Bob. If he does line up in this race, what price do you see him going off?
There's a lot of talk about Boston Bob, so I'd say he's just going to shorten and shorten. I could see him go off as short as 7-4 or something like that. If he gets to a price like that, he's for laying, in my opinion. I could see the horse of Gordon Elliott's Mount Bulburn turning around with him. I think he had a very hard race today just to show it there against Rebel Fitz. He had a tough race, and then he came back against Boston Bob. He didn't look the same horse that day. He jumped out to the right at his hurls. Carberry rode him that day. He was making the running. He just never looked happy from the word go. I'd say they've left him off. They've freshened him up. Word is that he's flying. I'd want to be back I want to be on him each way. I couldn't see him out of the tree.
Okay. Tom, there's a couple of races in the new 4-day festival that take some time to mature, the Ryanair, the Fred Winter. Is this one that you're beginning to love a bit more?
Yeah, I like this race, and I'm all in with Pordy here. I really, really like that Mount Bulburn. I thought he was fantastically impressive when he picked up the way he picked up that day we saw up there. He wasn't right behind Boston Bob. Even if Boston Bob gets here in A1 form, I think he's got a really big contender with Mount Bulburn, and for me, he's one of the bets of the festival.
Willie, you love nothing more than fight and talk, and plenty of fight and talk there from Paddy and from Tom.
Yeah, no, I mean, wherever Boston Bob goes, I think he's as good as we've ever sent over there anyhow. So, Mount Bulburn, if he's jumping right, I mean, there's no guarantee that what ailed him that day won't strike him again in a tough race. I think he won a schooling hurdle or a schooling bumper lately. Anyone confirm that? Yeah. So he's back in great form. Going right-handed, yeah. Well, that was in Fairyhouse, I think. It certainly looks the easier of the two races. So I'm, my fellow's plenty of age as well. I think age is a good thing in this race too. You need to stay a trip over 3 miles. Age is a good thing, but Mount Bulburn is the one to beat.
All right, thanks, Willie. Davey, you see a Thunder, which is a very lively outsider with good course form. Should have won at Cheltenham, really, shouldn't he?
Yeah, without Willie saying it, I think the two boys are mad. I think there's no way Mount Bulburn will revert form with
no way at all.
None whatsoever. I cannot see it happening. Couldn't stand for that. But getting back to my own business, I have a choice of two. I could ride Sea of Thunder if the ground is nice, and if there's an ease in the ground, I may ride Ipso de Burle, who is third behind the two main horses in Navan that day. So,
okay.
Yeah, two nice horses to look forward to.
Anthony, this looks to be heading to Ireland. Am I wrong?
The long distance staying novice hurdlers in England aren't the greatest. I think Rocky Creek is probably about the best that's going to go there of the English horses, but he seems fairly inexperienced and probably needs a bit softer ground. But I know that Paul likes the idea. He said to me, make sure Willie goes for the Neptune with Boston Bob, because I haven't got a runner in that. That's what he was telling me to say to him tonight. But I think probably Boston Bob will go for this, and he probably will win it. Nicky Henderson, I don't think he's going to have a runner in this race. And Alan King has an outsider called Love Sen, who he likes, but I don't think he's quite in the right class. But I think these lads have probably got it right. You've got the winner over here in this race.